We all go a little mad sometimes. Haven't you?
Some movies don't just entertain. They define generations. They shape what we dream, what we fear, and what we call cinema. These are the stories that refuse to fade, the moments that time itself couldn't erase. So grab your popcorn, because today we're counting down the 10 greatest classic films of all time, masterpieces that changed everything. In the heart of the jungle, sanity disappears. Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now isn't just a war movie. It's a descent into madness. Marlon Brando, Martin Sheen, Robert Duvall, legends trapped in chaos both on and off screen. Every explosion, every whisper, feels like a step deeper into the darkness of the human soul. The filming itself was a nightmare, storms, illness, and breakdowns that almost destroyed the entire production. But from that chaos came one of cinema's most haunting visions of war, a reminder that sometimes the real battle isn't out there, it's inside us. But from the ashes of war rises a story about hope.
One occasion where a veteran came in
Rexer.
in the dark.
Rexer, friend of Milia's, who was the
Yeah,
real,
he was the real guy.
who strangled people in the
Oh,
night.
jeez.
Send you here for life? That's exactly what they take.
Some prisons have walls, others live inside the mind. Andy Dufresne's quiet strength and Red's voice of wisdom gave us one of the most inspiring stories ever told. When this film hit theaters, almost no one saw it. But over time, it became a symbol of hope, proof that faith and friendship can outlast even a life sentence. Frank Darabont's direction and Morgan Freeman's voice created pure magic, a movie about breaking free, not from bars, but from despair. And just when the world thought it had seen enough emotion, a silent man stepped in to change everything.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't try to cozy up to me now, pal.
Prisoners and maximum security have many needs.
Charlie Chaplin didn't need words to move the world. In City Lights, his little tramp falls in love with a blind flower girl, a story told through laughter, heartbreak, and pure humanity. It's funny, touching, and timeless, the perfect mix of innocence and emotion. That final scene when she realizes who he truly is, it's one of cinema's most beautiful moments. No special effects, no dialogue, just two souls meeting through kindness. Chaplin reminded us that silence can speak louder than any line of dialogue. But not all classics make us smile. Some trap us in a room, forcing us to face the truth.
His knife, and if somebody else stabbed his father with a similar knife, it's just possible.
And I say it's not possible.
12 men. One verdict. Inside a hot, crowded room, a single voice dares to challenge them all. No explosions, no chase scenes, just words, tension, and the unbearable weight of conscience. 12 Angry Men is proof that great drama doesn't need spectacle. It just needs truth. Every line builds pressure. Every pause feels like a ticking clock. And by the end, you realize justice isn't about perfection. It's about courage. But while these men argued for what's right, one man used laughter to fight what was wrong.
Romania was down, but today she has risen.
In the middle of World War II, Charlie Chaplin did the unthinkable. He mocked tyranny itself. The great dictator is bold, fearless, and painfully human. Through satire, Chaplin exposed the absurdity of hatred and gave the world one of cinema's greatest speeches, a call for kindness, freedom, and unity that still echoes today. It was more than a comedy. It was an act of defiance. A man with a fake mustache standing up to real evil. And while Chaplin used laughter as a weapon, decades later, Spielberg used heartbreak as a mirror to humanity.
Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives?
Black and white, cold and haunting. Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List tells the true story of a businessman who saved more than 1,000 lives during humanity's darkest hour. It's not easy to watch, and it's not meant to be. Every frame is a wound, every scene a reminder that compassion can exist even in horror. Liam Neeson's quiet strength, Ralph Fiennes' terrifying cruelty. Together they capture the best and worst of what we are. It's not just a movie, it's a testimony. And as the credits fade, one truth remains. Whoever saves one life, saves the world entire. But the shadows of fear weren't done haunting cinema just yet. A lonely motel, a quiet young man, a knock on the bathroom door. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho changed everything. The way we watch, the way we fear, the way we feel. That shower scene, you don't even have to see it to remember it. With its cuts, its screams, and its shocking twist, it redefined suspense forever. Audiences were forbidden from entering late, because missing a single moment meant missing the shock of a lifetime. And suddenly, the world realized something terrifying. The real monsters don't always hide in the dark. They can wear a polite smile. But just when terror took over the screen, the stars aligned in a galaxy far, far away.
Can you give away any secrets of your theory of scaring people? The Psycho shower scene.
My daughter, after she saw the French film Diabolique, would never take a tub anymore because they had a scene with a man coming out of a tub and taking his eyes out. Some horror scene.
Yeah.
He said, and after seeing that, she'd never take a tub. Now, having seen Psycho, she won't take a shower. Mm-hmm. As a result, she's very unpleasant to be around. So I replied, I said, dear sir, send her to the dry cleaners.
Luke Skywalker and Han Solo rescued the princess, destroyed the Death Star, but their story didn't end there. Now, the creators of the biggest smash hit of all time bring you the next episode in the Star Wars saga.
Not every hero wins. In The Empire Strikes Back, the villain triumphs. And somehow, we love him for it. The moment Darth Vader says, "I am your father," became one of the most unforgettable twists in movie history. George Lucas's universe expanded beyond imagination. Lightsabers, epic battles, and emotions deeper than space itself. It was darker, bolder, and infinitely more human than anyone expected. The Force wasn't just a fantasy, it was a feeling. And while Star Wars took us to the stars, Tarantino would bring us crashing back to Earth, with chaos, humor, and blood.
They cross trackless voids to unknown worlds.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped us?
Oh, what's happening? Oh, man.
Violence, comedy, chaos, all dancing together in perfect rhythm. Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction is storytelling turned inside out. Its timeline jumps. Its characters talk like philosophers and criminals at the same time. It's unpredictable, stylish, and utterly addictive. John Travolta, Uma Thurman, Samuel L. Jackson, every line they deliver became a piece of pop culture. It's brutal, funny, and weirdly beautiful. A film that doesn't just break the rules, it writes new ones. But even with all its genius, one film still stands above them all.
I think we should be leaving.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
That I cannot do. I'll give you anything you ask. The
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time he ever came to the council for help.
It's not just a movie, it's a world. Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather redefined storytelling, morality, and power. Marlon Brando's quiet authority, Al Pacino's cold transformation. Every scene drips with tension and loyalty, love and betrayal intertwined. It's about family, tradition, and the price of control. And yet, we find ourselves sympathizing with criminals, understanding monsters, because deep down, The Godfather isn't about the mafia. It's about legacy, and that's why it remains the ultimate masterpiece.
Be my friend?
Good.
Decades come and go. Trends fade. But true art never dies. These films remind us that cinema isn't just entertainment. It's memory, emotion, and soul captured forever on film. Each one tells us something about who we were and who we still are. So tell me, which of these masterpieces will you still be watching 50 years from now? Bonus. In the smoky glow of a war-torn cafe, love and duty collide. Casablanca is more than a romance. It's a heartbeat from another time. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman share a chemistry that words can't capture. Only silence can. Here's looking at you, kid. A line whispered across generations, still echoing in film history. It's a story of sacrifice, of choosing what's right over what's easy. And like a perfect song, it never loses its rhythm, or its soul. But from love and loss, we move to something darker, a mystery built on pure observation. A man trapped in his apartment, a camera, and a suspicion that someone next door committed a terrible act. Alfred Hitchcock turns a simple window view into pure, nerve-shredding tension. James Stewart's curiosity becomes our own. Every shadow, every movement feels like a clue. It's about obsession, voyeurism, and the danger of seeing too much. The beauty of Rear Window is how it makes you complicit. You're not just watching a movie, you're part of the mystery. And when that final confrontation comes, you realize, sometimes, the scariest thing is being right. But before any of them, one film defined what cinema truly is. A word whispered on a dying breath. Rosebud. It's the mystery that started it all, and the film that changed everything. Orson Welles was only 25 when he made Citizen Kane, yet he rewrote the rules of filmmaking forever. Innovative camera angles, layered storytelling, emotional depth, all in one revolutionary masterpiece. It's the rise and fall of power, the loneliness behind success, the illusion of control. Decades later, critics still call it the greatest film ever made. And maybe they're right. Because Citizen Kane isn't just a movie, it's the birth of modern cinema itself.